Hello and welcome, this is Melskiner, and we're back with some more Dead Cells, and we're in the middle of the old sewers. We've been through quite a bit of it at this point, and it looks like we find ourselves a chest. We've got another weapon here, so it's level 5, inflicts a critical blow if the victim is bleeding, burning, or poisoned. We can do a lot of those things. Damage dealt times 2, damage received times 2, 100% damage on a burning target. So this can do a huge amount of damage, as we can see, 1,271 damage, but I'm not going to take it for one reason, the times 2 damage. Now, if I think about it here, though, it's already factored in the times 2, I think, so 1,271 is the times 2. But if we do the other 100%, that's up into the 2,000s of damage if we burn a target first, which we can easily do, and then hit them. But the problem is the times 2 damage. Against the boss, which will be coming up soon, that could be my death. So, for survival's sake, I'm not going to take that, although that is a massively damaging weapon, and I recognize that. It just a little too risky for me. I do have that second life, though, so that is why this is super tempting. Super tempting. You know what? For this run, as much as I think this is an incredibly stupid idea, I am going to take it purely because of how much freaking damage it does. 2,000. That is amazing. We're already hitting like a truck. What is this? It's my rune. I want my rune. Okay. I have to keep in mind, though, this is going to be times 2 damage on everything, though. So I have to see this thing in action, though, against an enemy that could actually take that kind of damage. Unfortunately, none of the enemies we can currently encounter do have that much health. I mean, the mushroom, maybe. I mean, that was quick. And that was without the synergy. Of being able to light them on fire first. It kind of gives you an idea. I'd kill him in one hit if he was on fire without having taken any damage, but which is impossible. You can't put him on fire without doing any damage to him. That's the one thing that's kind of silly about the whole synergy. Is it's not going to work against the vast majority of enemies. This is a boss weapon that we're using right now, because we can synergize this, because I mean, look how fast I can throw this out. It's going to be easy to light the boss on fire, and it counts for burning or poisoned or bleeding, which we can do the poison with our turret, which we're going to probably be throwing that out. So there's a number of ways to do this. As a matter of fact, let's try the poison effect here in a second. So we're going to throw that out. Boom, dead. 175. Just checking this area. I'm tempted to get this health, but we really don't need that much health right now. The big downside is just going through levels is going to be challenging. Do I do the cursed chest? Hell no. Especially as it gives me a platforming challenge right after that. Oops. Platforming challenge that I just failed. Now, to keep in mind, this is times 2 damage even against the platforming damage. That's okay. We made it through. All right. I can sigh a little bit of relief there. Okay, so it gave me no alternate exits. I do not think I missed a single thing. So there were no alternate exits at all on this level. So we're going to go straight onto the Black Bridge, which is fine. We have our boss loadout, in my opinion. The times 2 damage is going to be, against me, is going to be a real threat, because it just is. Let's just go ahead and go in here and use some of our cells. I'll invest a little bit towards the ceiling turret. so that we can maybe get that on a future playthrough. I might have wanted to check to see if I could upgrade any of my weapons, like for example, the dagger that we had. But there's no way to undo the investment, unfortunately, so... Alright, that's fine. I should have done that, though, because that would have given me a damage buff. Okay, let's health up here. Okay, so the key to this fight is going to be how much damage we can do. And avoiding damage, because I can't take damage. I mean, I'm level 6 on health, but... that's not going to be quite enough with this boss. I'm not going to be able to take that much damage with ×2 on me. Because he's going to hit for a ton, and I'm a little bit nervous about this fight. But we can put poison, we can put all kinds of effects on this guy without trying too hard. So this is going to be the important stage. We're going to need to put out our effects as often as we possibly can. Problem is he keeps using his shields and stuff. There we go. We got in some of that damage. Put out our effects. Okay, I almost got hit there. Okay, that's the kind of stuff we're going to need to avoid. I mean, we almost got him just on our items. See, that's what we didn't want to have happen. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and potion up. That was a bad time to potion up. Potion up. Damn it. Okay, we got our second life here. Let's not waste it. Okay, we got him. All right, I took a little bit too many risks there, and that's why we lost our second life. I should have gotten through that without that happening, though. I really should have. All right, well, that's okay. We made it through the boss. That's what matters. We had our boss loadout. The heart did its job. I actually kind of forgot I had it. But I am bummed that I lost it, because I shouldn't have. And I probably shouldn't have focused on the potions. I should have let the heart do it for me, because I might have actually avoided some of that damage if I wasn't desperately trying to use potions. So, you know, it is what it is. I think I'm going to immediately try and get rid of that weapon, though. I would say if I actually had the means to do that. I have no weapon unlocks available, so I'm just going to have to rock this weapon for now. I don't think it's going to be suitable in any other circumstance, so I'm going to do what I should have done, though. I'm going to upgrade its damage. Because we're already getting a lot of damage out of it. Might as well increase that a little bit. Then I'm going to take the 2 cells, and I'm just going to continue to invest that towards our purse. Okay. Let's get our potion up and our health up. Yeah, but I think for sure I should have made it out of there without losing the heart. And I'm kind of bummed that we did. Okay, so we're at the Fog Fjord. That does mean that I don't think we're going to get the opportunity to go to that one alternate level. Okay. We're going to have to be a little bit on the patient side. Okay, see, that guy had more health. I wanted to see what would happen when we're against more health. See, that just melting him. Absolutely melting him. Okay, what we're going to do... We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay. Good stuff. For some reason, my turret didn't go out. Okay, let's get him. Yeah, let's do that. Use that ×2. Amazing damage. Okay. Let's go ahead and just go inside the little hut here. You know, I thought about getting rid of this. Now I'm not so sure, because it is doing amazing damage for us against some of these threats. And it's so easy for me to get that bonus damage because poison is so easy for me to inflict. The burn is so easy for me to inflict, so it's very easy for me to get that crit. All right, at this point, we actually have an advantage in getting a amulet here. So damage from projectiles reduced by 75%, and all dive attacks. Unfortunately, that is completely and totally not good. I wish I could rewind time and take some of the ones I've seen in the past. So I honestly, I think we're fine with what we've got. I mean, this we could synergize with, but we just have to consider how much damage we're doing already. Now, the one thing I'll point out, though, is we're doing 1317 with ×2 damage. This does 966 without ×2 damage. Screw that. I'm buying this. I'm buying this because this gives us more survivability. And we can't synergize with the poison because we have the turret. That there can inflict the poison, and then we can get 50% damage. And we're getting close to doing the kind of damage we were doing before. Now, we're not going to be doing 2,000 damage if we synergize, but we're also removing the risk of taking 2 times damage, which, frankly, I'm not a fan of. All right, let's see what kind of damage this does. I say as he just melts before me. All right, I'll see how much damage it does now. Okay, we didn't quite get out of that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not as melting, but I still think it's pretty good. And we don't have all the drawbacks we were getting with that previous weapon. I mean, the oil sword is actually pretty damn good. Do I want to get the curse? This seems like a very silly thing to do. I'm not gonna get a curse here, especially as I think later, as you get later into the game, that curse becomes worse and worse. No thanks. This is just it's hard enough of a level as is, and I want to get to that second boss again if I can. Okay, we've got a kebab we don't need. That's fine. We can maybe use it later. I want to make sure. We can't get up there. Eat fire. Oh, you little bastard. Yeah, that allows us to go down, so I guess we're not necessarily supposed to be able to jump up here. Okay. I have to be careful. When he dies, he could potentially have that axe fall behind him. Okay. That flying enemy is going to come after me at some point, I think. Maybe not. Okay. I need to remember I have the cluster bomb because that is going to be doing devastating damage to us regardless of the rest of our build. And I feel like I've been forgetting that it's there. Hello. I couldn't quite get the turret over there. But you can eat some fire. Okay. I'm gonna guess that this door goes from one spot to the other. Ah, not quite. There we go. Good throw. I mean, see, that's pretty good damage, all things considered. Okay, that's too far. I'm not getting the fire effect. Okay, good stuff. Ah! Alright, we'll just jump down. Okay, good stuff. Alright, we got just that door I was talking about. I mean, I'll go in it with the hay. Okay, we take some damage there. Damage we shouldn't have taken. But we got some of it back. And we'll take our vengeance out on these guys. Okay. 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 They all die under the fire. Okay, that guy with the cannonball is no joke, so let's get above the situation. As long as I keep throwing out the torches, his cannonball wasn't able to reach me. So, let's go ahead and use that. Just want to fit that down in there. Okay, that didn't quite do what I wanted it to. Screw it. Alright, that should take care of him. Yeah, see, I'm melting through these guys pretty quick. I mean, those guys have pretty decent health. Okay, I do want to check out this door, but first I want to check this out. I'm going to take that. Okay. Now, I do still have that kebab back in the beginning, so... Well, they almost died at the same time. We are falling a little bit behind on our skill. Okay, not too bad. This might even take us to the exit of the graveyard, which it does. But I'm going to continue to explore, because I think that is important in this game. Although, if I wanted to just rush to the end, that's what I could do if I wanted to. I don't know if there's actually that much more to explore on this level. Oh, he's already dead. Quick. The poison should kill him. Oh, yeah, let's lay that down. Matter of fact, we'll just go down here. And those guys should be dead. They didn't even get near the thing. Let the poison and the fire do the work. Oh, we found ourselves another kebab. Might want to eat that. Let the Pierce do its job. This turret has been pretty amazing, honestly. It's the Pierce along with the poison that is really doing the work. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. Why not? We got another one in reserve. Okay. I think the best way to attack this is from this direction, because we can do that, and then we can do that. Oh! Let's get in here and do some damage so we get some of that health back. Okay, let's go in the door. Oh, bad throw. I meant to check for secrets, but that didn't really... Yeah, let's just take care of that. Have ourselves the item chest. Okay, throwing knife level 6. That's not going to really talk me out of the firebrand. We're just getting too much done with that. It throws a grenade, though, and it shots Pierce the first target. That's normally very good, but we just got to have too much of a good run going right now to take anything like that. All right, well... I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.